I love that song, 1975. Love will keep us together. Well, that's exactly what Paul was saying. It is the perfect bond of unity. That word bond there in the Greek was the word that was used that would hold two things together. In biology terms, this word bond was the word used to describe the function of a ligament or a tendon in your body. It brought two things together. And Paul is saying that in our marriage relationship, the right mindset is love, clothed in love, and it will bring you together in unity. Now, love is not him meeting your needs or her meeting your needs. It is you meeting their needs. Love's not a feeling, it's a verb. And finally, in verse 15, he said, let the peace of Christ to which you are called rule in your hearts. I got to move faster. I'm running out of time. But the word rule here is the word that was used of a sporting umpire in Greek games. So think baseball, umpire. Peace ought to rule your home. How many homes cannot be described by peace? But if you have the choice between peace and war, always choose peace. It's okay to not get your way sometimes. Then he said, and be thankful. I'm just having to hurry, I'm sorry, but when's the last time you thanked God for your spouse, and when was the last time you thanked your spouse for anything? Men, hint, hint, it's Mother's Day. In verse 16, let the word of Christ dwell richly among you. In other words, the word of God is what'll make you have the right mind. I could spend so much more time there. So, that was the rubber meets the road in 10 minutes as quickly as I could do it. What does that mean? What I want to do now is helicopter up to the 30,000 foot view. What was this passage be saying to us? Can I give you three things this morning? I'm done. Number one, it would say this, that you are responsible for you. Nowhere in this passage does it tell you how to fix your husband. Nowhere in this passage does it tell you how to fix your wife. Here's what this passage does. It doesn't say, you go tell him and you go tell her. It says, you fix you. You clothe yourself. You put on compassion. You put on love. You put on humility. You put on kindness. It is what you are to do. You are responsible to you. And I say that because so many times in marriage relationships, we get fixated on fixing the other person. Can I tell you, apart from the Spirit of God, you cannot fix them. You can never fix them. Never. So many women drag a boy down the altar and think, well, he ain't much, but I'll turn him into something. No, you won't. You won't. You're not fixing anybody. It takes the Spirit of God to do that. So instead of you trying to do it, you leave that to God. And here's the deal. You are responsible for you. And so instead of looking out a window, try looking in a mirror. How many of you love going to the doctor? Can I say, no, nobody likes going there. We have doctors in the room this morning. Listen to me at all our campuses. We have doctors. I love doctors, but I get the same advice. For the last 20 years, I've gotten the same advice every time I've gone to a doctor. I go for a yearly physical every year, and they say the same thing every year. Less Doritos, more exercise. Less Doritos, more exercise. Every time, less Doritos, more exercise. There have been a few times in my life, I've gone to a doctor, and he said, less Doritos, more exercise, and I've looked at him and thought, right back at you, buddy. I mean, you got some kind of drug I don't have? Because I'll take the drug. If I need Doritos and take a shot, man, I ain't afraid of shot. My papa stormed Normandy Beach. I can take a shot. I mean, just give it to me. Whatever it is, I'll take it because yeah. So I got to wondering. No difference in doctor, but I got to wondering, are they know, they see this happening, are they in better health than we are? And so Canada did a study on it. Canada studied the health of their doctors, and here's what they found out. They found out healthcare professionals have similar, or get this, higher rates of lifestyle-related issues like obesity, hypertension, and heart disease compared to the general population. Now, I'm sure American doctors are far better off than Canadian doctors are, but the truth is, hey, the person telling me to do better is not doing much better. Quit looking out a window and start looking in a mirror from time to time. That's great advice for your marriage. Instead of always trying to fix him, just work on you. Instead of always trying to fix her, just work on you. Jesus said the same thing. Jesus said in Matthew chapter 7, hypocrites, first take the beam of wood out of your eye, and then you'll see clearly to take the splinter out of your brother's eye. We are spending so much time trying to get the splinter out of our husband or the splinter out of our wife that we're sitting here in worse shape by far than they are. You work on you. The 30,000 foot view tells me I didn't see anywhere in that passage where Paul said, go fix somebody else. He said, here's what you need to do. Who are you trying to fix this morning? Who are you trying to make better? Quit trying to make them better. It's not going to work. God can, but not you.